not just the pace of which we put this together with all the partners contributing, but we were putting something together where it was quite a lot of unknowns.
I think we turned this around within 10 days.
But we'd never actually, exchanged information necessarily directly before. So did we have safe and secure emails? Did we have an ability to appropriately share information? Could we come together?
The community connectors will pick that up and respond to that.
Actually, we have had so many phone calls, just like yours actually.
They've got no one they can turn to, they've got no friends or family, they're isolated, they might be feeling lonely. So it's just keeping those people connected and making sure that they feel supported.
We've made so many links with so many other organisations out there that we probably should have known from a long time ago, but you don't really, you really get good relationships with people when you work so closely.
I work for the CCG, we've got Virgin Care colleagues, and then we've got our sort of third sector organisations as well. And coming in here, you really don't see the boundaries that you have seen in normal day operation.
Alright, so if I can take your name then please.
There's been some really sad and desperate cries for help, and I'm proud that between myself and my team, we've been able to help those people, and that's quite phenomenal, and something that I would always be proud of.
This is Justin at the end of week 1.
The number, when we hit the 1,000, that going out, that update when 1,000 went out.
We all flexed our operations in order to take advantage of this huge opportunity to provide a far better service for a community in very great need.
Exhausted, but really elated. And what it proved to me is something that we've been aiming for many years, which is that no wrong door approach.
And I think that's been the beauty of the hub, the simplicity of it. And I think that, rather than having to navigate multiple referral routes, which is really confusing, and particularly people on low income who may be on a pay-as-you-go phone, etc., that's another barrier. Having one number that people could pick up the phone and say, I need some help.
And to deliver results, making it about service delivery, very much about having people knocking on doors where possible, delivering food, delivering medicines, and then offering backup support in terms of housing, in terms of well-being and mental health advice, and in terms of money advice and employment advice.
And I think that collaboration of all the relevant services coming together, supported by Virgin Care and Baines Council, has enabled us to work really holistically with one person and find a solution to their needs.
What we've achieved in a month, we were looking to achieve in a couple of years. So, my target was maybe 100 volunteers this year, which, obviously we've got 2,500 now. So we've got this legacy and network of people that want to help each other.
Today with 3SG, we are doing all the flyer collection. So we're going to be flyering 80,000 households across Bath and North East Somerset over the next couple of days. And we've got volunteers turning up to help throughout the day. There's about 360 volunteers helping, which is really impressive.
Hello, I'm Mark. I'm currently working at home as a community connector. I've just come off a call with one of the ladies that calls me most days at the moment. Her name's Elaine, and she's a bit lonely, and we connected her originally with a street champion who's helping her with her shopping, but she rings through every day or two and just lets me know how she is. Presently, we're connecting a lot of people who need help with their shopping and with their prescriptions and with emergency food parcels and befriending. As you can see, we're working from our front rooms and doing our best, and it seems to be helping an awful lot of people.
I also volunteered to be a community volunteer, and that's involved me shopping for Nanny Annie once a week on a Friday, and I absolutely love shopping for Nanny Annie. She's 92 years old, and her son is shielding, and she is shielding, so she can't leave the house to get her shopping herself. She's had Wiltshire Farm foods being delivered, but obviously she needs bread and milk and other necessities. And necessities for Nanny Annie include dairy milk chocolates, and mini bottles of Prosecco and a cappuccino coffees, and it's a pleasure for me to get it for her. She's 92 and there's no reason why she should have to go without her Cadbury's Dairy Milk at this time. She comes to the door every Friday and she looks amazing. She's got her hair done, she's got her beads on, in a beautiful outfit. And even though she's seen nobody for a week, she looks incredible. And it gives me joy in my heart to be able to deliver to her every week.
So I've made it down to the pavilion. So here are all the food boxes prepared, ready for me to take some away. So as you can see, loaded up. There are 6 family boxes and 6 single boxes. Down the side. So take those back to Peasdown now.
We assess, first of all, do they have a genuine need? Can they afford to buy food? If they can afford to buy food, then we would signpost and support them to access food that's been provided by local food producers and retailers across Baines. And then the other route is that the people who don't have money at that stage, then we're going to obviously supply them with a food parcel, but then we need to move them on so that they don't keep coming back.
Just delivered a parcel to John. John's self-employed plumber, lives up at Fox Hill. He's got the virus. He's had it for about 2 weeks, although he looks a lot better today. This is the second parcel I've delivered for him. Otherwise, he just literally wouldn't be able to get out of the house. He's got no friends. He can't ask the neighbours who are elderly, because he's got the virus, he's put his isolation posters up. Nobody wants to go anywhere near him. Still, got to go back now, back to Peasdown, and find out who else needs. I think there's some deliveries today for out in North East Somerset. Anyway, all go. Bye.
They've really helped us with some frozen meals. It's been essential for a lot of local families.
So what kind of numbers are you looking after then, Jimmy?
So we topped at about 90 a week, 90 food packages. Overall, we've done about just under 700 food packages over this period of time, and obviously it will continue for a while longer. We've got one today. We've actually got 6 kids and 2 adults. So the numbers of individuals actually is really high.
People are hungry. We have people turning up here who really have no food in their larder at all. So people would be going hungry without this and the other projects all over Baines to support them.
I've just delivered a parcel to a lady who I spoke to last night. I wish I'd spoken to her earlier in the day and we could have got her a parcel last night rather than this morning. So I feel really guilty about that. She'd just come out of hospital and she thought that she was going to be left to die and no one cared about her. So it was quite tough, and we're doing our best, but you know, sometimes that's not enough really. AGK are going to ring, amazing. People are going to come and help us support her longer term, so hopefully she'll get the support she needs, but yeah, very sad.
For me, it's about helping people through what is a very trying, troubling, worrying, anxious state which we've been through as a nation, isn't it, and globally, but giving people that sense of there is somewhere to go where no matter how big or how small, if you have a question or you're anxious about something, there are a team of expert people that are here to help and guide and support you.
And the quality of conversations that I've been involved in with the organisations here that take place around how can we wrap care around this individual quickly and most appropriately has been really spectacular for those organisations involved.
We all know that often people will come to us with one acute need, but below that there are multiple complex issues and needs that have contributed to this kind of headline.
The setup has really worked well for us because although at the moment our primary concern is people's well-being and calling people that have become very, very lonely and isolated, bigger issues are arising. People are in this pressure cooker and little problems are bubbling up and they need to be sorted. And for some people who haven't dealt with their issues before lockdown, it has to be dealt with now.
And this lady was in food poverty, fuel poverty. She couldn't afford to pay her electric or top up her electric key. She had a lot of health issues, diabetes. They put her in touch with the Citizens Advice Bureau for help with her benefits, to make sure that she was getting enough money each week. And also EDF Energy, they put her in touch with, who gave her another key to top up her electric. So the following week I gave her a call and she was much, much happier, knowing that there were all these people to help her.
Clients of mine lost their son very suddenly to COVID. He lived in a care home, so they hadn't seen him for a while. So obviously they were very distressed. And they rang for some advice about whether or not they should attend the funeral because they weren't sure what to do. They were scared of making the wrong decision. So I rang the hub and had a chat with them, and they were really helpful. And they arranged for a public house to ring this couple. They'd rung the couple straight away and explained the situation to them, gave them some good sound advice.
So one call to the hub, we get that support very, very quickly. And it's been a very, very efficient and heartwarming experience.
And then I spoke to colleagues yesterday about shielding letters. The 2,500 letters have gone out, which is really good news. That's on behalf of the CCH.
Sometimes things that are felt in the too difficult box around compliance and governance and business cases, we've been able to almost shed our skin of all of that and actually be able to get on and deliver what everybody wanted to deliver for a long time, really, which was this amazing joined up service.
So for me, I think that's been hugely beneficial to Baines, but also to the organisations that make up the Compassionate Community Hub.
We've got this legacy and network of people that want to help each other, and we can enhance that and we can support them with training, and we can work with people like the village agents and DHI, social prescribing. We can make sure that that is all integrated with this amazing army of volunteers. So the legacy could be, a genuinely more connected, compassionate Baines in not even in the longer term, within the year. So it's fantastic.
This has been the most successful piece of collaboration that we've done. Bringing everybody together has been really, really successful. And we need to hang on to the positives and to all the good things that we've achieved here, and that what we can offer residents of Baines is a whole range of services under one roof.
We've been able to genuinely put those services around the person at multiple levels of need, and I think it would be, I don't think we can go back.
It's really about teams coming alive, getting rid of that hierarchy and being able to work quickly to make changes has brought people to understand that they can change the way they deliver services and work together across organisational boundaries. And I'm immensely proud of every single member of staff who work here.
They feel very, very proud of their achievements. They've realised that they can now reflect as practitioners and look at different ways of doing things. They've met new people. They think differently about how they approach their role. And I don't think that's to be underestimated, the power of that for professional staff and organisations as a success out of something that's actually been quite tricky.